morning, it's Tuesday, 1st of March 2016. This is Sylvia Shivamurthy and you're listening to the newspaper reviews on www.athavaneng.com. Let's now look at the newspaper highlights from Daily Mirror. The top highlight says, Yoshitha suspended from Navy. The Colombo High Court yesterday rejected the petition seeking to annul the Kaduwala Magistrate January 30th remand order on Yoshitha Rajapaksa and 4 others. There's another highlight which says, Ministry justifies. The Higher Education and Highways Ministry yesterday justified Minister Lakshman Kiriyalla's letter to the Kalani University requesting to appoint an individual as a temporary lecturer. Another highlight says, Kiriyalla should resign, says FUTA. Former Federation of University Teachers Association President Dr. Nirmal Ranjit Devasri yesterday said the Minister of Higher Education and Highways, Lakshman Kiriyaalla, should resign as he had no right to influence the appointment of a university lecturer. And the highlight at the middle says, I mean separate Muslim unit, not a state. Sri Lanka Muslim Congress Chairman Bashir Seudaud said yesterday that what he said at a recent discussion in Kathankudi was about separate Muslim provincial unit, not a separate Muslim state. Another highlight says, Holman in Hanwala. Residents of the Allakanda area in Hanwala were living in a state of fear following the peddling of toys at their houses from the direction of a cemetery, the police said. And the highlight at the bottom says, Indian poachers risk being shot at. Fisheries and Aquatic Resources Minister Mahinda Amaraveera said yesterday, if the South Indian fishermen continue to poach in our territorial waters and harass our fishermen, he would request President Maithripala Sirisena to direct the Sri Lankan Navy to shoot the poachers. And now let's look at the paper highlights in Daily News. The top highlight says, Major shake-up in SLFP organizer posts. Parliamentarians Prasanna Ranatunga and Dilum Amunugama have been removed from their post of SLFP Chief Organizer of Minuangada and Senkadakala electorates, respectively, in a major shake-up of SLFP Organizer post in keeping with the powers vested in President Maithripala Sirisena in his capacity as the SLFP Chairman. Another highlight says, Surprised by the move, says Prasanna. Gampaha District MP Prasanna Ranatunga said he had come to know about his removal as the SLFP organizer for Minuangada electorate through the media. Ranatunga said he was surprised by the move and added that he would comment about it soon after consulting his supporters. However, the politician who has replaced Ranatunga as the Minuangada SLFP organizer is his younger brother Ruwan. Another highlight says, now Parliament under PRECIFAC probe. The Presidential Commission investigating fraud, corruption, abuse of power, state resources and privileges has launched a broad investigation into alleged mass-scale acts of corruption, fraud and misuse of state assets which had occurred in Parliament in the past. The highlight at the middle says, Hirunika warned for showing disrespect to court. The Colombo High Court trial at bar hearing the Bharata Lakshman Premachandra murder case yesterday severely warned Colombo District UNP parliamentarian Hirunika Premachandra for not giving her due respect to the court. Another highlight says, maximum price of 50 kg bag of fertilizer fixed at 2,500 rupees. The maximum price of a 50 kg bag of fertilizer issued to farmers has been fixed at 2,500 rupees on the direction of President Maithripala Sirisena. And the highlight at the bottom says, CID ready with list of 16 suspects. The Criminal Investigation Department has prepared a list of 16 suspects allegedly responsible for the killing of a rugby player Wasim Tajuddin. They are to be arrested upon the establishment of the circumstantial evidence. Let's now move to the paper highlights in Ceylon today. The main highlight says, Navy suspends Yoshitha, deprived of pay and allowances with immediate effect. Another highlight says, HIV scare in Kurunagala school. The Kurunagala school that refused to admit a 6-year-old boy due to rumors that the child had AIDS has now been emptied of all students due to those false rumors that circulated about this child. According to police sources, parents have removed their children from the school because of the rumors that circulated about the child saying that he had HIV despite a medical certificate proving otherwise. And the highlight at the middle says, a new species of Kalavada. An unidentifiable animal was discovered in the Sinharaja Forest Reserve on 28 February, the Department of Wildlife Conservation said. The spokesperson of the department said they received a phone call from the Sinharaja Forest Reserve with regard to the animal they had been discovered. The highlight at the bottom says, Hirunika reprimanded by judges. The special 3-member bench of judges of the Colombo High Court hearing the murder case of Bharata Lakshman Premachandra severely warned United National Party MP Hirunika Premachandra yesterday. And that's all for today's newspaper highlights, and we'll get back to you with more news tomorrow. Thank you.